Hi there, and welcome to the Play Therapy Circle. Before we begin, please note this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. It does not provide therapeutic advice, and listening does not create a client therapist relationship. All views expressed are my own, and any case examples shared have been de identified to protect privacy. If you're seeking personal support, please reach out to a qualified mental health professional in your area. Hi, and welcome to an episode of the Play Therapy Circle. I'm Kylie Ellison, a therapist, clinical supervisor, and play therapy trainer, and I'm so grateful you're here. This podcast is a space for thoughtful, soulful conversations about child-centered therapy, play-based work, and what it means to show up with presence and compassion, both for our clients and for ourselves. Whether you're a seasoned play therapist, a student just starting out, or someone deeply passionate about working with children, you belong here. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Play Therapy Circle podcast. I'm your host, Kylie Ellison, and I am so glad you are here. Guys, I'm in a different location today. When I tell you that the juggle is real, the juggle is real. I am currently running training, so I have just stepped out so that I can do this episode with you. So I have my mini mic, and I have no idea if this is working. I hope it is. Otherwise, because I don't want to re-record. It has been a massive week. It's Thursday, and I'm very late with this podcast. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a lovely week. We are in the middle of winter here in Brisbane. So it is very cold, and we're not normally used to cold. So there's that. We are already halfway through the year, guys. This is wild. So we thought we would try something a little bit different today, just because I am hopeless with getting these videos together in time. So we thought we would do a slightly shorter video today, but I am coming with a bit of a milestone. So I thought it makes sense that this is a different kind of episode because we are celebrating our first birthday. I cannot believe it. It has been 12 months, essentially a year, since we started the Play Therapy Circle. So in that time, we have grown, I believe it's still 72 countries across the globe who listen to us weekly on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you get your good podcasts. So I am just beyond grateful and thrilled that we have made it this far because I genuinely, for any of you who knows me, knows that I didn't think that I would commit to something this long because I generally don't. But I've actually really enjoyed doing this. It has been such a journey from the beginning days of recording those episodes and not knowing, I guess, who it might reach and whether anyone would really like it, to us now having a incredible community who supports us every week by tuning in and listening to the podcast. So I can't say it enough how genuinely grateful I am. It's been something that has surprised me in a lot of ways around the fact that people are keen to seek out the information about child-centered play therapy. I just really had no idea when I started whether people would be interested in listening to podcast episodes on CCPT specifically and from an Australian context. But I am truly grateful to everyone who has listened in and followed along. Some of you listening have maybe been there since the absolute beginning, and you know who you are. And I am eternally grateful to your support. Every time you would listen, every time you would share with me that you were listening on your drives or on your walks, that just meant so much to me. And I can't emphasize enough how grateful I am. What was my hopes when I began this podcast? I really wanted to represent Australia in that space of CCPT specifically, and be able to share information because I am truly passionate about child-centered play therapy and its extension into the community. So offering this free service of this podcast to all of you has been one of those ways that I have been able to achieve that mission, because the more people that listen, the more people that get to know about child-centered play therapy, and especially from one perspective in Australia, which I love too. So I'm especially grateful to those countries that have consistently listened to us. So if you are listening to us from America, from the UK, from Ireland, from Germany, from New Zealand, you guys are our regular listeners each week. And I am just so, so grateful. So thank you so much for being here and for following along. Uh, Certainly, I am needing to have a plan for the next 12 months, which, let's be honest, if any of you guys have been listening for long enough, know I'm probably not going to have a plan. But I definitely want to get feedback from our community around some of those topics moving forward. So definitely, please let us know and check us out on socials. And also obviously here on the podcast platforms like Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Share our podcast with those that you think might enjoy our episodes, because we love our information getting out to our community. So I'm definitely keen to have a bit of a think about in the next couple of weeks what those topics will look like in the next 12 months to come. I I want to share, I guess, in my hopes and dreams for the podcast that we will be able to build our community and grow our community of those truly passionate about child centered play therapy, or just passionate about learning about child centered play therapy, because it has truly changed my life. It has changed the way I parented. It certainly has given me the gift of being able to share my experiences and my knowledge and skill in child centered play therapy to our wider community. I've had the opportunity to be able to deliver my training and continue to deliver my training in child centered play therapy, which I absolutely love and am passionate about. And really, this year, have seen sort of that growth in the space of people practicing who want to connect with me as well, which has just been as supervisees, which has just been such an honor and a privilege. So, anyone who's reached out or who I've connected with in that space, I'm truly grateful for each of you, because you make me a better practitioner in every conversation we have in supervision. And it gives me that opportunity to support each and every one of you, which is absolutely my goal as well. And I think the podcast, when I'm trying to, communicate, I guess, that intention, it's really around, I hope that anyone that's listening feels that any of their struggles that they're experiencing in the space, that you're not alone. I say that all the time. And that what you do matters as well, which I think is also super, super important for us, especially when we are in the trenches of working in play therapy spaces where it's really tough going. It's really hard material. It's very big feelings and big emotions that we're holding in the room, and we get that privilege, but it's also important for us to be taking care of ourselves as well along that way. So there's just so much more to talk about in this space, and I can't wait for the next 12 months ahead. But when I'm thinking about, I guess, kind of the vision for the next 12 months, because I really didn't even think about the vision for the last 12 months, to be fair. To be fair. And I hope that that's coming across, that I really didn't have a plan. I just wanted it out there, and it's just been so amazing, the incredible growth that we have had. I believe at the end of last year, we had some stats from Spotify that said that we're in the top 25% of podcasts in the world, which is just phenomenal. It's just amazing. So what is the dream, I guess, for the next 12 months? Definitely for me, it's about reaching and connecting with our community. So we are walking the talk. We're not just talking about that, we're actually putting that into action. So, as you guys who've been listening for a while may already know, we have our very first conference coming up in October. So, what I wanted to do was obviously build this incredible community and share my knowledge and experience of CCPT, so that it could support many of you working in all parts of Australia and across the world. But I think that there is something really special about connecting in person as well. And so we have put together our first inaugural conference for our Play Therapy Circle podcast community. So if you are interested in joining us, we'll put all of the details in the show notes here. But we would like to do a special giveaway, because I would love to see as many of our Play Therapy Circle community there as we can. And so one of the ways we can do that is by offering a free ticket. Yay! So it is going to be a 2-day conference that we are holding in Brisbane, in Queensland, at the Ridges in Southbank, a beautiful venue there that we're excited to hold the conference at. And we have invited the incredible Dr. Jody Mullen. So Dr. Jody Mullen was part of my last episode. So if you haven't come across her work before, you absolutely should. She's incredible and amazing. She's also my clinical supervisor. So, I'm biased, but I love that. So please check out our last episode to get a bit of a sense of her and her presentation style, because she is going to be in Brisbane with me for the 2-day conference. We are absolutely putting together this conference as an experience. We want it to be an opportunity for our community to come together, to connect, to be able to meet peers, to be able to share, I guess, in that passion and those struggles that we have as child-centered play therapists, and know that you are not alone. So we have an incredible conference that we are excited to bring to you. Jodie has lots of topics that she's going to be discussing, and some of them related to working with parents and others related to compassion fatigue and burnout. So there is a topic for everyone over the 2 days. So we intentionally don't have a time agenda on this conference. It will start at 8:30 and finish about 4:30 every afternoon. But we are absolutely going to dive into all things child-centered play therapy. So it's going to be an immersive experience for sure. And we would love to see you there. So if you would like to win a free ticket to join us in Brisbane in October, what we are asking you to do is to jump over to our Instagram and our Facebook pages. So the Play Therapy Circle podcast, you will find us on Instagram and Facebook. We would like you to follow us, and in the comments in our post of win a free ticket to our conference, we would like you to tag someone to share our profile with to enter the draw. So we will draw out a name. We will have the deadline up on our post. So please jump over to Instagram and Facebook, and you will see it as a pinned post on both of our social media sites, so that you can follow us along. You can tag your bestie, your colleague, whoever you would like, and you can enter as many times as you like. So if you would like to enter multiple times, tag multiple friends or colleagues in our entry post, and you are in the draw. So we will let the winner know, and you can join us for a 2-day experience talking all things child-centered play therapy, and come along to our first ever Play Therapy Circle podcast conference. We are so, so excited. We've got so much planned for it. It's going to be amazing. So I would love to see you there. If you are international, we have certainly got you covered. So stay tuned because we will have some information around those that can't make it in person, where you will be able to access the recordings afterwards. So we will let you know. But first and foremost, more than anything else, I want to make sure that I let you guys know that I am so grateful for your support. Thank you so much for being here. We would love you to follow along on our socials, follow us on our Instagram, Facebook, and also on our podcast pages, Apple, Spotify, and wherever you find this podcast. Share the CCPT love, because that's what we're about. We want to have child-centered play therapy reach across the community, and we can't wait to connect with our community in October at our conference. But thank you so much, and there is so much more to come for us and this podcast. We are reaching new heights in the next 12 months with our conference, and we would love to connect with our international community. So for anyone who is interested in having that podcast and having our play therapy community join you in your country, reach out to us. We are certainly keen to connect with all of our members across the globe. So we will continue to drop our weekly episodes on all things CCPT. Genuinely and sincerely, from the bottom of my heart and from everyone at the Play Therapy Circle podcast, thank you so much for your support. And here's to the next year ahead. Let's do it. Thank you so much for being here for another episode of the Play Therapy Circle. If anything resonated with you today, I'd love it if you could follow the podcast, share it with a colleague, or leave a short review. It really helps others find our circle. And if you have a topic or question you'd love me to explore, I'd love to hear from you. This space is for you, and I want it to feel like a conversation. Until next time, take care of yourself, and remember, you belong here.